My name's Nick Showman. I'm the owner of Showtime Strength and Performance in Newark, Ohio. Newark is like a lower income area, but Newark, it needs something positive, and that's where I felt like I could really help. There's a lot of great athletes, a lot of great kids, a lot of great people, but not a lot of resources for them to get to. I thought by doing this and putting it in an area that was accessible to them, it would be a good way for me to give back to an area where I've been my whole life. I started working at Denison University for Mark Watts in 2010, and I was there for 3.5 years, and the last half year I was just working with men's basketball. Slowly I just saw a need for a true strength and conditioning facility for youth athletes, because I had a good handful of clients. But there was no real strength training facility. So in 2013, I decided to branch off. Now we're here, and we've been here for over 4 years. And the staples of the gym, equipment-wise, would be the racks. We got 4 full racks that get used all the time. The different specialty bars. We're always rotating bars, especially with our athletes when they're in season. The plyo boxes are big for us. The turf is probably the most valuable thing. That's where we spend most of the time with the athletes. Med balls, benches, we have a lot of benches. And the glute ham raises are huge. So the reason I wanted good equipment, I wanted to buy stuff once, and I wanted stuff that would last. And when Mark went to work at Elite, he had done a lot for me. Dave probably doesn't even remember talking to me way back when, before I trained people or whatever. But I always felt loyal to them for the information that they put out. And then the Westside equipment that we have, it started when I started training at Westside, and Lou actually ripped my ass because I had weak hips, and he's like, well, how much belt squat do you do? How much reverse hyper do you do? And I'm like, I don't do any. I don't have either of those machines. And he was pissed. So he made sure that my gym had a belt squat and a reverse hyper, and we just got an inverse curl. And I wanted the best equipment we could buy. I wanted stuff that I knew would last, and I wanted stuff that was appealing to the eye. And that would save on space, because obviously in a private setting, space is the #1 commodity. Yeah, so some of the extra things we do, like I said, we'll host 2 to 3 meets a year, usually 2 full meets, one in the winter, one in the late spring, and then maybe a small push-pull. I do that with Josh Guttridge, and they're all sanctioned, so they're good, and they have rules and whatnot. Then we'll have probably 2 small conferences, seminars, whatever you want to call it, a year, and that will be like 20 to 30 people, just taking what Josh and Joe Bayless and Tim Harold and some of these guys have taught me from the old West Side stuff, and what Lou taught me, and bringing it and trying to apply it to some of the new beginner lifters so they can understand it. Because you can read a book, but sometimes it gets lost in translation. In the future, what I see moving forward is we're doing more writing, reaching out and being more visible, and being outside of Newark. I'm getting more involved with softball to see how we can further softball strength conditioning along with female strength conditioning. Like, everybody wants to train the next big football player in their hometown or the next big basketball player, but softball players seem to get left behind. That's the stuff we're looking forward to. So yeah, you can visit us at our website, www.showtimestrength.com, and that has all our contact information, phone, email, and our social media links for YouTube, Instagram, and all that. And that's the easiest way to stay in contact or, touch base with us with anything.